This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCF Knights, taking on the #1 team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He tackled over to 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Garrett. Slides the quick throw. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Toss play, running right. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. An ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Knights. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive started. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Yeah, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Mountaineers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Garrett. Blocked by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Knights will look to convert here on fourth down. fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Garrett. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
In the shotgun, handoff inside. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They look to throw it here on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Glass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Mountaineers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush gets home. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air. It's Garrett. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping them out of the end zone.
The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Try to run it with the option. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UCF 17, West Virginia 3.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. See what they call. And it's a direct snap. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's second down here. Gives it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, West Virginia.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Back to throw. It's Garrett. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Knights to pick up enough yardage for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Knights will try to keep this drive moving. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
To throw, it's Garrett. Bringing pressure. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion sets up a second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards into the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And here's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Scanning the field, it's Garrett. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Knights.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space.
It's blocked. Still a live ball here. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Mountaineers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Up for this 2-point conversion attempt. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
West Virginia, 16.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Dropping back, it's Garrett. He's running out of time here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's UCF in the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Gets into space at the 50. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Garrett. Punt quickly. Great move in the open field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Now they're running on the toss. Makes an open space. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're
looking for a deep completion. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Mountaineers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's picked for a third time tonight.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Leaning on the run game here late. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Garrett. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch made over the middle. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The Knights will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And a low line drive, ugly punt. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the quarterback just kneels down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up,